Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Mason again, and we are ready now to create your practice video. So if you are still in WeVideo, you should still be in your upload since we just uploaded everything and named it. So let's go ahead and come up here to create and go ahead and click create. And that should automatically create a video for you. All right, so your first step, which you should always do no matter what program you're in, we are going to go ahead and title our video. So this is how, right here, this is your default title, it's just my project. Go ahead and title this your first name, which should be capitalized. You guys don't call me by my first name, so I'm just going to go by Mrs. Mason. So title it your first name and then your last initial, which it should also be a capital letter followed by a period, and then just title it practice video. All right, let's go ahead and just take a look at the WeVideo interface really quickly. I'm going to give you the breakdown. So on the left side, these are just kind of all of your options of things that you can add to your video. Your project bin, I'll show you that later. That's just basically where any media that you have used in your video, once you drag it down to your tracks down here, that's where you'll find those. And you know what? I think I lied. I forgot you guys should have done an Edpuzzle on this. So you probably have gone over all of this already in that Edpuzzle. The only thing that's different, they have updated their interface a little bit. Before, the commands were up top here, and they just had little icons on them. Now the commands have just been moved over here. So real quick, your uploads, that's where you're going to find any media that you have uploaded into WeVideo. And then you have videos, which are WeVideo's media. You have images, you have audio, you have text, transitions, extras, and backgrounds, and we'll get to all that later. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to choose a background for your practice video. You can either do a video or you can just do an image that doesn't move at all. So you choose if you want to do a video or an image. You're not using one of the medias that you uploaded yet. Right now we're using WeVideo's media. And you're going to come to, I'm going to choose a video, and I'm going to go to search video. It's up to you. For your background, I would just start with a color. I wouldn't necessarily start with something that has an image on it. So, because this is going to be your title slide, so you want to be able to read your title pretty easily. So I'm just going to type in, I really like the color purple. So I'm just going to type in purple background, and I'm going to hit enter. So these are all the results that came up when I typed in my purple background. If you want to see what it looks like, if you should choose it, you simply click on them. So this background here is 25 seconds long, and if I want to click on it, it's going to show you in the preview window what that looks like, and you can then determine if you want to choose it or not. So what I'm going to have you do now is I'm going to have you pause me, and I'm going to have you find your background that you want to use. Once you've found your background, come back and I'll tell you how to get it in your video. So go ahead and pause me now. Okay, once you have selected the piece of media that you want for your background, you're going to come down here. These down here are called your tracks. By default, you have 3 tracks. You have an audio track, which only takes, I want to say MP3s, only files that are strictly audio. And then you have a video track and a text track. Your video and your text tracks are actually interchangeable. You can put text in a video track, and you can put video and images in a text track. So if I do that, don't judge me, because it does happen sometimes. But the only one that you aren't interchangeable are the audio file is not interchangeable with the video and text files. So what we're going to do now, I went ahead and selected this one. I'm going to grab this, and I am going to click and drag it down to the video 1 track. The only thing you want to make sure right now is that you are dragging this clip to as far left as possible. This is your timeline of your video up here. So this indicates exactly how much time of your video has gone by. And if you start with your background out here, when you go to play your video, you're going to end up with it's just going to sit there and look like nothing's happening until it finally gets to the point that your background is on there. So you do want to make sure that you drag that all the way so that the background appears on the screen from the moment that the video starts. Okay, that's all I have for you for this slide. You can pause me and head to the next slide. Thank you.